So we're outside of Hunter College here. Do you think any of the students at the school here are learning anything related to anything that could get them a job there at Amazon?
We think that CUNY should not be just funneling students toward Amazon.
But those are high-paying jobs. Isn't that what college is for, to kind of get you ready to get those high-paying jobs?
Especially when they're getting deported, families, are being, separated, lives are, lives are actually being lost.
To be offended to you, but I see a lot of Hasidic Jews coming in people's neighborhoods and they buy up mad property.
Do you think a majority of people in New York are for or against Amazon moving here?
Against.
Okay, you're wrong.
Because people already have the jobs and they're just moving into the community and displacing the people who already live in the community.
So none of the people in the Queens you think are going to get any of the 25,000 jobs?
Okay, not none of them.
Hey everybody, I am your host Elad, and today I'm reporting to you live from New York City outside of the Bill de Blasio town hall, where we have anti-Amazon protesters upset with Amazon and Bill de Blasio. Let's go talk to some protesters. Hey, excuse me? My name's Elad, and I like to interview different protesters in New York City. I wanted to ask if you had the time to talk to me and you could answer some questions I had. So I wanted to ask you first and foremost, why are you guys out here tonight?
We're here to protest. DeBlasio is holding a town hall, and we're here to protest and hold a rally to inform the public and to show our disapproval of DeBlasio and his deal with Amazon.
Yeah, could you be more specific? What specific parts of the Amazon deal are you unsatisfied with? Is this the only thing you guys are upset with Bill de Blasio about? Because I have a lot of beefs with Bill de Blasio, so...
We're not only upset at the deal, we're upset that Amazon's even trying to come to New York City. They're building a headquarters next to Queensbridge, which is a NYCHA establishment, while residents in the Bronx are without heat and water. CUNY's underfunded, adjuncts are being paid poverty wages.
So we're out here because of Amazon specifically. Why are we upset that Amazon's coming here?
Oh, well, like I said, Amazon, we have just so much money. We're trying to lure Amazon here while they are making technology with ICE.
Well, a lot of people are saying that the tax revenue will offset any tax incentives that they get. We're going to be netting more tax revenue. Oh, okay. So I saw you guys had a list of things. Were there any specifics? So let's go through the list. Yeah.
Okay. So, Amazon's second headquarters will usher in a wave of gentrification. The company has committed known human rights abuses, and the company worked with tech companies who colluded with ICE.
Okay, so when you guys are talking about gentrification here, aren't they bringing a lot of high-paying jobs to these neighborhoods?
Yeah, the workers that they're bringing are from already, tech companies. The jobs won't be for us.
You don't think they're hiring New Yorkers?
We can just look to Seattle.
Yeah. So we're outside of Hunter College here. Do you think any of the students at the school here are learning anything related to anything that could get them a job there at Amazon?
We think that CUNY should not be just funneling students toward Amazon.
But those are high-paying jobs. Isn't that what college is for, to kind of get you ready to get those high-paying jobs?
I would say that we should be learning a more holistic syllabus about our history, about New York City itself, so that we're not just funded into some kind of education about how to work for Amazon. We're more than that. We're New York City.
Yeah. Well, it's not education just for Amazon. I know they have different supply chain departments. I know they have a large web services department, so it'd be a lot of tech jobs.
Yeah, and then we're just all working for Amazon in the end. That didn't feel right.
No, but okay, so they're adding 25,000 jobs, right?
But again, not for us.
Yeah, but now I'm going to say New York City has over 3 million jobs already. Isn't that 25K just a drop in the bucket?
Sorry, what do you mean?
No, because we're bringing 25K jobs, 25 high-paying jobs, right? And we're worried about the gentrification that's going to result from that. My concern is, aren't we overreacting about that? Because we already have over 3 million jobs in New York City, so it's not like a big shift in really anything.
Oh, you're saying, already retailers have been pouncing on LIC, displacing people, so it's not only the residents, it's the entire community that's just being erased.
So is it we don't want the big businesses in Long Island City, or is it Amazon specific?
In general, but I would say Amazon's the biggest abuser.
Are there any other big companies in Long Island City that you know of that you guys are against?
I know there is something about City.
There's an iconic City building, yeah. Their headquarters is there. But they have a gigantic tower there. It says City on, and they hire a ton of people there. Do we want Citibank not to be there? Because wouldn't there be less jobs for the people there then?
I mean, we already see what's happening with Citibank. We see the way the entire structure of LIC has changed. It's become unlivable for the people there. So who are the jobs for, and who are the people that...
Well, ideally for people in the community, but I don't think we do. I don't understand the concern about people coming here to work those jobs either.
Well, basically, the people here will be very few, but the impact they have will be enormous. We can just look to Seattle. and see the change that's happening there. The rent has doubled.
Yeah.
At least.
So do you think it's Amazon that kind of made Seattle a horrible place to live in now, or do you think it's the policies of the governments there? Because I know they actually scared Amazon from expanding there because they proposed I think it was $250 head tax to help the homelessness problem there, and it just didn't make sense for Jeff Bezos to continue doing business there because he's a business. I mean, he's a capitalist, so he's looking out for his bottom line, and I don't know, can we blame him for that? He's still hiring people in the process.
Of course, we can blame him for that. I mean, you have to have like morals and ethics in order to, I mean, he's a company, I understand, but that ever expanding kind of thing. When will Amazon stop expanding? And we're trying to lure tech companies here, but we don't care about the people.
Well, we're luring them here to work for those jobs, and you just don't think they're going to be working those jobs.
No.
Are there any other major concerns? Is there anything else you want to mention?
No, I think we got them all. We just demanding funding for NYCHA, the MTA, CUNY, and
So how much of a tax break's Amazon getting?
over $1 billion, but it's calculated to be over $3 billion when you take into account everything else.
Yeah. And now I wanted to ask, because we brought up the MTA. The MTA is horribly managed. I wanted to ask, do you know what the annual budget for the MTA is?
I don't. Do you know?
So $15 billion,
Crazy.
and they have a capital project going on right now where they're proposing another $60 billion. I take the MTA every day to work, back and forth, and it's absolute trash. So when people are saying Amazon might be getting a couple $1 billion tax break, I'm not happy with it, but I'm glad Amazon's coming for those jobs. I know if we give another couple of $1 billion to the MTA, I won't notice a difference. Nobody's going to notice a difference. Most of that money's being horribly managed, and I think we need reform in those programs. So before we try to give MTA, just throw more money at the MTA, how about we get some reform to see some progress?
I mean, what's also happening with the MTA is that the MTA is blaming the people for their problems with like saying we're evading tax fares.
Yeah,
And
they are. So isn't that an issue?
Yeah, but the thing is with Amazon coming here, they're gonna make. There's rumored to be like they're gonna make a different line just for Amazon workers.
I don't know how long that would take. I mean, the MTA can't do anything right. If they do that, that sounds
Maybe
interesting.
a separate, like probably privatized line just for Amazon.
Even better, because I think if the MTA was privatized,
not for anybody else, for Amazon workers.
Yeah.
And that's just.
And we're talking about public housing being privatized there too, and I think that would help the housing situation there.
I would argue not just because it's going to be privatizing in residential areas and then also moving the businesses there. We all know what happens when you privatize public housing. And once again, we have.
I feel like we know what happens when we have public housing. I mean, I can't think of a good place for public housing besides Singapore, but that's a whole different
The
situation.
problem with public housing is because we've been defunding it for a while. If you look at the history of NYCHA, you can see that once the police and the NYCHA police were like incorporated into one, we see the overcriminalization of NYCHA residents once people of color started moving in when the selection was opened in. So we can just trace the defunding of NYCHA with that policy. So it's not even just public housing itself; it's the policies.
So I want to ask, the ultimate goal here is to get Amazon not to come, and you guys are doing it by means of these rallies. Is there any other plan to get Amazon not to come?
Boycotts.
You guys are planning a boycott?
Yeah.
Because I've been keeping up with different rallies and protests, and I've actually been asking people that question. Do you guys plan on boycotting Amazon? Okay, no. So I guess that's good for your movement. I just still think the tax revenue that Amazon's going to bring in, the jobs, I mean, it's going to bring more people to live there, to shop at the local businesses there, so I'm a little bit conflicted.
But businesses that are not the local businesses that were there before, businesses and people that were not there before.
Hey, excuse me, can I get a look at your sign? Amazon gets enough money from helping ICE deport New Yorkers. Oh, that's an interesting sign. Ask you why you have this sign?
This is not my thing, actually.
It's not your sign?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also true.
Yeah, I mean, can I talk to somebody about it? Do you want to talk about what the sign says? Oh, so it's not even your sign.
Okay, so I know what the sign is about.
So can we talk about it? So what do you mean they're deporting New Yorkers and they're helping ICE? So they're helping law enforcement.
So they're helping law enforcement, to what's going on, right, with the Trump.
Explain it to me.
So like, in the coast, Spanish Americans are getting deported. Families, are being, separated. Lives are, lives are actually being lost.
So illegal immigrants are being deported.
Illegal, but
And when you say lives are being lost,
illegal immigrants. So now
undocumented citizens or undocumented whatever you want
but
to call it.
undocumented citizens, like to me,
Undocumented immigrants I'll prefer, but yeah.
still like even if they're undocumented, right? They still must be given a chance. And yeah, like they're giving money, like they're giving to law enforcement, to ICE, right? And instead, look at the CUNY system, right? We like what I want, like personally, for all of us is to cancel student debts.
Cancel student debt.
That's like,
Would they still be funding student loans though, or?
they're like we students have like we owe a lot of debt to the government in terms of when we go to college, right?
I think they're predatory loans.
Yes, but now, like, even if they can invest in $3.2 billion to Amazon.
Yeah. Well, you understand they need to make the money, and then they need to reach certain thresholds to get that tax incentive. But yeah.
Yes, but when they can, like, look, the owner of Amazon, like, he's already rich, right?
Yeah.
So basically, the government, like, even CUNY itself, they're helping the rich. They're making the rich the richer, and the poor are getting poorer. So
a lot of people would say Bezos is bringing 25K jobs to the area. Isn't that poor?
it is helping the poor, but we need more help.
You need more help.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
when you were talking about free debt, are we going to subsidize people's debt? Like, are we going to subsidize all these students' debt?
How about we subsidize students' loan debts and, like, in a way, lower the students' debt, or if student debt is not, cancellation is not possible, give more time. Give, like, more job incentives, more ways to make an American life.
Yeah, but isn't that Bezos bringing the jobs here to let people have the American dreams? We have a ton of immigrants in Long Island City, and it's 25,000 jobs. Why can't any of the people in those neighborhoods get those jobs?
Personally, there might be undocumented, like, in my opinion, there might be undocumented citizens, but undocumented immigrants.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, when people sacrifice what they have in their home country and they come to America, they should be given a chance in one way or the other. But yeah, there should be, I'm not saying like all like illegal immigrants are,
So I don't know. Are we pushing for open borders? Are we against Amazon? I'm trying to get.
So to connect it,
Yeah.
we are against Amazon first of all.
Yeah. Are we against the tax breaks or Amazon coming overall as a whole?
Amazon coming over as a whole.
Okay. Because I have a problem with the tax breaks. I hate the tax breaks, and I know it's crony capitalism. But
it is pure capitalism. It is pure capitalism.
No, crony capitalism.
Okay.
Because we have high taxes, and then de Blasio is able to pick which companies and make backdoor deals with the companies that he wants to let in. So that's why it's crony capitalism instead of lower taxes across the board, and then we don't get to pick and choose, which I think is we get to more of the basis of capitalism.
Exactly.
So that's why I understand why they're doing the backdoor deals. I'm sure all these guys are getting a ton of money, but it's also a ton of jobs for these communities, and it's increased tax revenue in total.
The jobs aren't for the communities.
So do you want to talk?
Well, no, I don't, because I know you're right.
So don't talk to me about it.
But no, I'm just correcting you because you're wrong.
Okay, correct.
Because
was I wrong?
Well, because can you put the microphone on my face?
I'm
please?
just holding the microphone here. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to.
Okay. So what I was saying is that that the jobs are going to different or people already have the jobs and they're just moving into the community and displacing the people who already live in the community.
So none of the people in the Queens you think are going to get any of the 25,000 jobs?
Okay. Not none of them, but a very.
Isn't that
in Queensboro? That's not a good thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna
So don't. I don't know. You are, but
what
you
I'm
are.
gonna say, at least though, is that you have to very easily consider the fact that these are not jobs that are gonna go to people that live in Queensbridge, people that live in the community.
Why not?
Because they will not. Because this is the biggest housing project in the Western Hemisphere.
Well, that's not the only people who live there. There's more people than that.
Yeah, I really don't want to be.
Yo, if you guys don't back up.
Handing out my arm.
Back up. I know, but you guys, do you think trying to silence me and block my camera is the move here?
I'm not trying to silence you. Okay. I'm just holding my hand up.
All right, let's just don't worry. Yeah, it's okay. So to continue the conversation, why can't these people get those jobs? I'm still confused on the issue. Do you think I'm being unfair? Because we could stop talking.
You're asking me questions and I'm answering them as per my will.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because I think that's unnecessarily aggressive.
No, I'm totally against Amazon coming over. First of all,
Okay. But about those jobs, why can't these people in these communities get those jobs?
people in the community of New York City, basically.
Long Island City specifically, but yeah. Because I think they can. People come to New York City because we have the best talent in the freaking world. That's why Amazon
So
came here.
are you for the fact? Are you like in favor of Amazon coming over?
Yes, against the tax breaks, but yes.
You're against the tax breaks.
Yes.
We are on the same page on the tax break. So.
Huh?
We're on the same page on the tax break.
Yeah, we're on the same page about the
But
tax
yeah,
breaks.
so-
but why shouldn't they come here otherwise? What's the logic behind that
Look,
part?
like, they're coming. My main problem is like, and I think I speak on behalf of a lot of people, a lot of CUNY students. $3.2 billion, right? The tax break. It's a lot of money, and
Yeah.
coming.
Well, they're tax incentives, but yeah.
tax incentive, but yeah. Like in the end of the day, like if you
Where do you want to put that money instead?
in the CUNY system, more funding in the CUNY.
$3 billion more. Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, because I think it won't do anything.
Education is the backbone of the nation. When you have education, you can do anything. Like you need to work hard for education, but we need more funding in any CUNY system, because in Brooklyn College, one of the halls, like we don't have sufficient computers. One of the halls, the water system is
They're named after rich people who made a lot of money and donated it.
exactly, the rich are getting richer, but the poor are getting poorer.
And donating the money.
Rich donate. When?
Because that's why they named the halls. In your school, all the halls are named after people, right? Those are donors. So,
But they are no longer relevant. They did donate, but now, with time,
so we're not happy with their original. Okay.
situation changes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm completely against the tax break incentive, because we can do a lot. In even MTA, any system, public transportation.
How much money do you think the MTA gets annually? He already knows.
Well, he might be being pressured in this situation. That's what I
Hey, I asked him if he thought I was being fair, and he thought so.
Reporters are supposed to get their opinions.
Yeah, stop yelling at the guy.
I'm not.
You are yelling at him.
Are you yelling at me?
Why are you yelling at him?
I'm not. Do you think I'm yelling at you?
You raise voice, but not okay.
Whatever. Do whatever you want to do.
Hey, come. Why isn't this my space? I'm just talking to somebody. So these guys are yelling at. Go listen.
I won't talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Else to actually
I won't talk to you.
away from the people here. That'd be great. You're like you came here to be.
I'm not. I didn't come here to be disruptive. I came here to have a conversation. You guys came here to be disruptive. You guys are literally protesting against. I'm literally whispering. I'm literally whispering. You guys are here to disrupt, not me. Yeah, I'm antagonizing you guys. Okay, good job. Good job.
You want to have a conversation?
Let's have a conversation. Look, we're whispering. Nobody hears us.
Yeah,
so what's going on?
So apparently I came here about the Amazon situation. They just got approved for being able to put their headquarters in Long Island City. I've been following it for a couple of days. Mayor de Blasio, obviously it's been a little bit more pressure this year because us as native New Yorkers, I'm a native New Yorker. So I feel like, it's very disrespectful that, you have this guy that talks about he wants to solve the tale of two cities and, help out the working class families, but also the people that have more money than us. I'm a working class person. So it's just like, it's very disrespectful and out of accord, and then Amazon is kind of sealing it in a bucket.
Why is it? I don't understand why. What's rude about this? He's bringing more jobs to the city. What?
I mean, honestly, that's bullshit. Because
why is that bullshit?
The reason why it's bullshit is because the fact of the matter is Mayor de Blasio understands what's going on with NYCHA. It's going on with a lot of working class families. Bringing more jobs, incentives to what? If we're already
bringing more jobs, so people are going to school here, right? A lot of students could be studying the things and the skills they need to be able to work at Amazon. So I don't understand what the issue is.
Necessarily work at Amazon, though.
So don't work at Amazon, but you have that freedom to pick where you could work. You could get those skills to make that money.
Who is it benefiting off of? It's not benefiting.
It's benefiting
Amazon
the people with the
don't give a shit
skills.
About me. No, it doesn't matter about Amazon. Not everybody wants to get a tech job at Amazon, and plus the factor is.
But don't you want a high-paying job? You might not want a tech job, but if you want a high-paying job, get the skills. Amazon's hiring now.
But you're sitting here telling me that I have to get the skills in order to work in Amazon. I don't want to work at Amazon. Fuck Amazon.
So don't work at Amazon.
Okay, but at the same time, you cannot sit here and say that Amazon is. If Amazon directly said they do not want to support affordable housing, and we're the same people that uses their shit in order to get the stuff that we need, you don't find that disrespectful?
Don't buy their shit.
Okay, but the fact of the matter is, this is not just the fact of like them coming in. It's the fact of the matter that the Mayor de Blasio is behind this whole stuff at the same time. You know who's benefiting off of these damn condominiums and these lofts? These damn lobbyists, these rich people.
Do you think anybody's going to benefit off of Amazon coming here?
I don't want to be offended to you, but I see a lot of Hasidic Jews coming in people's neighborhoods and they buy up mad property. So I'm saying on the rip, I'm just being honest. I don't want to offend him, but I'm just.
How would you feel if he just said, "No offense to you, black people"? What if he said, "No offense to you, black people"?
I said no offense. Okay, and I said no offense in the first place, but I'm saying that's what I see. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all sit here and make this whole entire argument like Amazon is bringing more jobs. Jobs for who? Who is it trying to support?
Jobs for the people with those skills.
Okay, but not everybody has those skills. So you're sitting here telling people that they need to have the skills to get an Amazon job? Or
if you want to work at Amazon and make six figures, get the skills necessary for it and you'll get paid.
But if we don't want to work at Amazon, what else?
So if we don't want to work at Amazon, don't let the company come?
Well, if obviously they're benefiting off of the damn more luxury apartments and all this other stuff that's coming on, and have more of their tech workers coming in, who is it benefiting? The tech workers. It's not It's not.
Well, there's also increased tax revenue, and then it helps the whole community. So more people come in. So let me finish. More people are coming into the community. They're going to be paying more taxes that go back to the people.
Wait, hold on.
Also, the small
more
businesses
people that's coming into the community, right?
Yeah.
How much are they earning? Besides, how much are they earning?
should be 6 figures.
6 figures, right? Does everybody earn 6 figures?
No,
No, right? So who is that benefiting off of?
the people with the skills.
Okay, so what about the people that was already living there before the Amazon people came?
The prices are going to go up a little bit, but they'll also be benefiting. Wait, can I finish? No, I can't. So other people who live there, other people who have small businesses there will be benefiting off of more people coming into the community, and the government will have more money to spend on them. You want more money to spend on different social programs, right?
I wouldn't be able to live in my community and not have it benefit some asshole rich people that's allowed to live there and the people that come from Amazon and tech.
Don't you think this sounds like a very anti-immigrant sentiment? You don't want
It's
more
not an
people coming
anti-
here.
it's not
You don't
an
want more people
anti-immigrant.
coming here and working.
It's not an anti-immigrant. When you say anti-immigrant, I'm thinking about people that come from other countries that come to America.
Yeah,
It's
and a lot of people can.
has nothing to do
H-1B
with
people can
Amazon.
work in Amazon. Yeah, no,
Okay, that
a lot of
doesn't
immigrants
have
are
to do
working
with
at Amazon too.
though. That has to deal with the people that's economically advanced than I am. That's not the same thing.
Any college student could get a degree that would set them to work at Amazon.
Okay, but you're pushing it to make it seem as if they have to work at Amazon to have a better life, bro.
For a sec, this guy over here has a YouTube channel where he just sorts a lot of information. If you just stop talking to him,
Do you have any examples of that?
No, I'm trying because
him himself.
I feel you.
But do you have any
But it's
examples?
always
Can you
great to
ask
have
me
a
for an
conversation.
example?
No, hold on, because I want to rip this clear. I want to make this very plain and seriously. I don't understand what your viewpoint is. I don't understand how you're going about it.
Okay.
What I'm trying to explain to you is this anti-immigrant that you're talking, immigration thing, has nothing to do with Amazon.
Okay.
When it comes to Amazon, Amazon is a corporation
Yes.
that is getting paid and allowed to have tax money sent to them so that they can build these headquarters that benefits the rich. It doesn't benefit the working class.
Okay, jobs
And
help
you're saying-
working class families.
Hold on, I understand.
Is that also a lie?
That's not what I'm trying to. That's not what I'm trying to say here. Oh, I got you, bro. I hear you. But we here to have the conversation because we on the same team.
I think it's very disrespectful that you're not going to bring examples. You're going to say things
but
and not
we're
use
having-
examples.
We're having
just
a
so you know.
conversation, right?
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
having
yeah.
a conversation.
Yeah. And this guy's harassing
What
us.
I'm saying is that you keep trying to say that people that has to have this skill should work at Amazon. That college students
Get
whatever
skills
degree-
and you'll get more.
Okay,
You'll
but
get paid
we do
more.
not want to work at Amazon.
So
How come-
don't. So
Okay.
don't work there.
And at the same time, you're sitting here bringing up this argument over and over and over again. Amazon is benefiting the rich. It is not benefiting the working class. If Amazon did not have...
Do you know how many people Amazon hires? Why aren't they helping the working class? They're bringing more
Because
jobs.
they don't care about the working class.
They're hiring people. They're giving people jobs. Unemployment is going down.
Who are they hiring?
They're hiring native. They're hiring a lot of people in Seattle and a lot of people worldwide.
Seattle.
I could.
Who come to New York, right? And how much do they have? You keep talking. You keep going, bro.
What?
What are, you
What was
just
your
said.
question?
You just said
They
right.
brought a ton of jobs to Seattle until Seattle decided to leave because the taxes they were sending the taxes way too high.
Seattle,
Yes.
Okay, and Seattle
Have you
wants to
heard
move
about the
where?
head tax?
Hold on. Seattle wants to move where?
Seattle doesn't want to move anyway. They want to move their Amazon wants to move out of Seattle
To where?
to New York City.
To Queens, right?
and
Hold
also
on, to
in
Queens, right?
Virginia.
You
yeah.
just proved my point. You just proved my point.
And what was your point?
My point was exactly what I made. These people already have the tech skill, wherefore they have more money than the working class individual, so they're able to move to Seattle to New York. The people that already live in that
You think
area,
everybody from Seattle is going to come to New York?
Hold on. I'm not saying all of them are.
Okay.
I'm not saying all of them are.
Okay.
A good percentage of them are, though. And the
Okay.
fact of the
And
matter
if-
is when they come to New York, is that they're putting their tech center in a place where it's being gentrified, which means that the tax
Which means lower crime. Yeah. And a lot of good
no,
things come with it. No,
it is
not lower crime?
It's crime, but it's legal crime.
Okay.
It's economical crime.
And what
Because
crimes?
they understand the economical powers that the people that live in Queensbridge and live in Long Island City have. How do you have a headquarters that's benefiting the rich over the poor?
I don't think they're only
Mayor de
benefiting the rich.
Blasio-
That's why. I think
No,
that's a false
okay.
premise.
So you're not paying attention to the things that's happening in New York City, I'm assuming, right?
I think I'm paying closer attention than a lot of people here are.
So let's
Do you think a majority of people in New York are for or against Amazon moving here?
Against.
Okay, you're wrong.
Because you know why?
No. I'll tell you point blank. You're wrong. I've looked up polls. Who cares why? The question was, are New Yorkers more happy? Do they want Amazon to come or not? More people wanted to. All the people who don't are showing up right here, just so you know.
Why do they support it?
Because business coming to New York is good.
No, but it's not.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name's Elad. The name of the YouTube channel is Barely Informed with Elad, and I like to interview different protesters, get the gist, get the vibe.
Not protesters, though.
Okay, so you guys have
activists.
signed here as activists. So why are you guys out here tonight?
He's a troll. He's an internet troll.
Do you guys want to talk about why you think that, or are you guys just going to yell and not talk to people?
I just want to say you're an journalist. You're not a journalist.
Do you have any proof of that? Do you have any evidence?
You're not a. Do you have proof that you're a journalist?
What credentials does one need to have to be a journalist? All right, thanks, guys. All right, guys, keep making empty rhetoric. Good job, guys. All right. I'm sorry about that. I just don't. I hate that, because if you're going to say something about me, at least give reasoning behind it. Thank you. So, why are you activists out here this evening?
Well, we're here for the Stop Unsafe Shelters. A friend of mine told me to come over here and support that movement. I'm actually also, I live in like a low-income housing. That's why I came down here, actually out of Harlem.
Are you right wing or left wing? How do you consider yourself?
I lean right.
All right, so just be careful with what you say around him, because you're a
guys, be careful. I might hurt you or something. Be very careful.
You really shouldn't be talking to him. You should walk away like everyone else did.
Not everybody walked away, and these are adults, and you don't need to advise them. Okay, then behave like one.
Behave like one?
Behave like an adult.
And how do I behave?
I don't know. Talk like a person. Don't make up things about other people. Stop harassing people.
What am I making?
Do you guys have a problem talking to me?
No. What am I making?
I'm not a troll. I'm not anything. You've been claiming around me all night.
What am I
You were
saying?
calling me a troll all night. Can I please continue talking to these gentlemen? They're okay with talking to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, though.
Thanks. So, could you tell me also a little bit why you guys are out here and what you guys want to see changed?
Absolutely. Well, what happened with our protest is the are we good? The mayor's office has approved this homeless shelter on 58th Street between 5th and 6th.
Good for the homeless community.
Good for the homeless community if it was safe.
And why isn't it safe?
There's only one entrance, one exit. There's no sprinklers in the rooms. They're not accessible, ADA accessible.
And do these meet the codes? Why, if we have building codes in New York City, why aren't those building codes met?
Well, what they're stating is that the building is old enough so it's grandfathered in. But how can you make that statement when it deals with safety?
Yeah,
and life.
That's an interesting point.
It's very interesting.
To be fair, though, are there other buildings that were grandfathered in like this? I didn't do enough research, so I don't know specifically. But is this the only building where that's the case, or are there also other buildings where that's the case?
Well, Mike, I think that opens up a conversation.
Yeah,
there must be.
Yeah. Okay, so it's more general thing. Yeah, I just didn't want to make it sound like they're specifically honing against the homeless community. And
absolutely not.
Okay,
I think everyone's entitled to a safe environment to live.
Yeah.
This is unsafe.
Okay. Anything else you want to mention?
That's it. And continued success.
Thank you for your time.
Always.
Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for watching the interviews I was able to have. I really want to get your gist and what you thought about the interviews down in the comments. If this is your first time here, be sure to like and subscribe. And of course, guys, stay barely informed.